like home. I wasn't looking for a muse, but you caught my heart between brushstrokes. We built something quiet in crowded rooms, dreams sitting side by side, breathing slow. You made love feel like a gallery, opening all eyes on us, but we were lost in the peace. I wanted to believe forever lived in your hands, but I've seen how art dries different than it looks when it's wet. And baby, we were still dry. There's a canvas between us, paint still wet, truth still smudged. You're the masterpiece I didn't plan to find, but I can't hang my heart where time is undefined. I gave you everything in brushstrokes and breath, but love needs more than the frame to stay set. Yeah, there's a canvas between us, and I can't keep waiting for it to dry. You love me like an artist mid-creation, intense present, but half inside a dream. I stood steady while your world kept shifting, trying not to lose myself in your vision. We kissed between deadlines and late night whispers. I traced your hunger but felt your distance, and I wondered if love was enough to hold two futures facing different directions. I believed in us like I believe in my own reflection. Not perfect, but honest. But belief don't build foundations by itself. I needed your hands, not just your eyes, your presence, not just the promise of it. And maybe love ain't always enough to keep the picture from fading. There's a canvas, paint still wet, truth still smudged. You're the masterpiece I didn't plan to find, but I can't hang my heart where time is undefined. I gave you everything in brushstrokes and breath, but love needs more than the frame to stay set. Yeah, there's a canvas between us, and I can't keep waiting for it to Always loved the way we looked in color, even if the lines didn't last. Even if the lines didn't last. I showed up in my Sunday best intentions, hard technique behind ambition. Told myself this ain't a day, just two minds walking through conversation. But you kept throwing light in places I left closed, talking like the future was something we could hold. I tried to keep my stance, but your words moved through me like warm unwind on brick walls. You weren't pushing, just honest, and honesty's a language I forgot how to blush in. Every laugh softened a corner I swore was carved in stone. Now I'm standing somewhere between yes and maybe, between logic and the pull I can't but you're making the pavement feel like it's leaning towards something real. If this ain't a day, why's my heart acting like it knows better? Yeah, somewhere between yes and maybe, I let the evening carry. We talked like the night wasn't watching, like the world outside paused to listen. Every idea you painted felt like a mirror, showing me pieces of myself I'd buried under expectation. I saw purpose in your smile, not the kind that flatters, the kind that sees. And baby, that's dangerous for a woman who built her walls with gold and good sense. I told myself not to fall for charm, not to confuse pretty words with substance. But you didn't perform, you showed up. And somewhere between the art on the wall and the stars leaning close, my heart whispered a maybe. My head wasn't ready to say out loud. Now I'm standing somewhere between yes and maybe, between logic and that pool I can't explain. I came here grounded, but you're making the pavement feel like it's leaning towards something real. If this ain't a day, why's my heart acting like it knows better? Yeah, somewhere between yes and maybe, I let the evening carry me. I told myself it was just a walk, but maybe walks are where love learns your pace. I wasn't ready to answer. Eyes holding chapters I ain't finished reading. I play it cool, double tap the vibe, but don't comment. Tuck my feelings behind a flawless caption. I've been curating my heart like a gallery, only showing the frame pieces, never the mess in the back room. But you look past the light and I saw the real print. No filter, no edit, just me. I don't fall easy, I archive before I expose. But you got the lens that catches what I don't show. This ain't no preview, it's the full scene, and I can't crop you out of the dream. You got me stuck between a save and a sin, caught in the flash of a moment I don't wanna end. This ain't surface, it's deeper than I planned, like a shot that lingers when the frame don't land. I keep trying to caption the feeling, but some love don't fit in the feed. Yeah, some love lives uncaptioned, unfiltered, unbothered, unleashed. You touch me like you already know the password, unlocking thoughts I keep behind velvet ropes. I tell myself I'm focused, no distractions, but your energy's loud in a room full of whispers. You don't chase, you stand still and pull, magnetic like you heard my soul before I spoke. I try to rewind the moment back to casual, but it plays in HD every time I close my eye. I've been good at holding people at the edge of the frame, keeping control of the focus, telling myself love comes with disclaimers. But you showed up like a candid shot, no warning, and somehow it was perfect. You got me stuck between the save and the sin, caught in the flash of a moment I don't wanna end. This ain't surface, it's deeper than I planned, like a shot that lingers when the frame don't land. I keep my thoughts line like lashes, sharp and in place. Don't entertain, maybe I keep clean slates. You came sliding in like a line I didn't edit, talking slick like you already knew I let it. I run my world like a boardroom, strategic, every move calculated. Love that's unbearable, I keep locked in drafts, filed or not now. But the way you lean into silence, it's like you hear the lines I never post, and that's dangerous. You got a way of moving without asking, like you flipped my script while I was still writing. Got me checking my armor for cracks, and yeah, you found them. Boy, you hit me like a plot twist, turned my strategy into static. Thought I had a game on lock, but you played me cinematic. Now I'm caught between push and pull, like a queen cornered, no escape route. This ain't a loss, it's a checkmate, and I like how it plays out. I don't blush easy, don't break routine, but you got me missing deadlines, daydreaming between. You don't beg, you match me pace for pace, turning every side eye into a stare I can't erase. I've been the one they can't handle, the storm behind closed doors that don't try to whisper in crowded rooms. But you walked in like you own the forecast, unbothered by the rain I usually pour. Your touch ain't desperate, it's deliberate, and that's exactly why I can't shake it. I built walls like luxury condos, expensive, tall, well kept. You didn't tear them down, you rang the bell and waited like you knew I'd eventually open. And damn if that ain't the smartest move anyone's made. Boy, you hit me like a plot twist, turned my strategy into static. Thought I had the game on lock, but you played me cinematic. Now I'm caught between push and pull, like a queen cornered, no escape route. This ain't a loss, it's a checkmate, and I like how it plays out. I didn't plan for this, didn't plan for you, but maybe plans ain't where love lives anyway. I had my world drawn up in clean lines, plans traced like city maps at night. Everything measured, safe and sound, no surprises, no detours around. Then you walked in with a look that rewrote the code, cracked through the walls I swore would never fold. You weren't part of the plan, but you felt like the place I was supposed to land. You moved through my order like water through stone, finding every space I kept unknown. Caution signs turned to open doors, and I stepped in barefoot on your floor. You got me falling outside my time. I like pain spilling past the line. Look where you started, you're the glitch in my algorithm. Wild card I didn't wanna shuffle in. Now every rule I built starts to blur. Plans rewound, my heart learned to die. track, clean and clear. No scribbles, no risks, no what if here. You spoke sunset like secrets in a crowded room. Turn my structure into something that could bloom. And I hate how much I love the way you stay unbothered by the lines I try to make you obey. I drew boxes, you painted skies, and somewhere between my gorgeous sides I told myself love had to look a certain way, fit in the boxes they drew in my head. But you showed up like a storm through still air, rearrange my furniture without asking when. I let you, God, I let you. Sorry, card I didn't wanna shuffle in. Now every rule I built starts to blur. Plans rewound my heart, learn to diverge. You flip my script so smooth, like a blueprint in reverse. I watched you walk into every room like you own the air. Smile sharp enough to sign hearts without a pen. You played love like a card trick, slick hands, fast words, easy wins. But I saw the quiet in between your jokes, the boy still hiding inside the man. And for a while I believed I could love you past your reflection. I gave you something solid while you floated, built a home where you only meant to visit. You mistook my patience for forever, but baby, grace don't mean I'll wait forever. Loved you past the charm, past the game, where truth don't wear a suit and ego don't have a name. I held a part of you you kept behind closed doors, but love ain't love if I'm the only one opening floors. You were a season I outgrew without hate, and now I'm walking away, not broken, just away. I taught you how silence could be safe, how love don't always need a stage to shine. You taught me that potential ain't a promise, that soft hearts still need boundaries defined. I kept showing up while you rehearsed, waiting on the real while you polished the act. But I'm done holding my breath for your revolution. I'm busy living mine. I wanted the man behind the charm, the soul behind the swagger. standing in my light, and baby's brighter without pretending. We grew up talking trash on crack chords, chasing daylight like it owed us something. You were always trying to beat me, I was always trying to prove I didn't need you to let me win. Somewhere between jump shots and side eyes, we started playing a different kind of game. I caught feelings like rebounds, quiet but exact, and every time I try to walk it off, your smile pulled me back a cent. I built walls out of trophies, stacked pride like defense on a final play, babe. But love don't follow no playbook, and you've been running through mine since day one. This love feels like overtime, no clock, just breath and pressure. We keep going back and forth like we don't already know the score. You're the shot I hesitate to take, but deep down I know it's pure. Yeah, this ain't just a game anymore. Oh, this is overtime. This is overtime. You chased the lights while I guarded my heart like it was championship point. We both tried to play it cool like feelings could be benched when the season got real. But every glance was a highlight, every touch a silent cheer from the universe. And even when I walked away, you stayed in my post, steady as the bounce on blacktop, blacktop, blacktop. Loved you in between drills and curfews, in the silence after arguments, in a way we never said too much, but everything we didn't say, this ain't luck, this is legacy. You'll find out, no clock, just breathing pressure. We keep going back and they know the score. You're the shot I hesitate to take, but deep down I know it's pure. Yeah, this ain't just a game anymore. Yeah, this is overtime. Yeah, this is overtime. This is overtime. This is overtime. If love's the final buzzer, then baby, I'm not afraid to play for it. We didn't choose the spark, it lit itself right there between fear and a stranger's breath. You weren't a plan, you were a collision. Two stories flipping off the script mid-sentence. I spent years keeping my walls bulletproof. You walked in like you had the key on accident, and I hated how my guard bowed its head, like it always knew you'd be the exception. You looked at me like I was in chaos, like my sharp edges were worth the whole. And somehow, in the middle didn't taste so lonely. They can call us whatever fits their headlines, but in between my heartbeat and yours, it's church. I used to think love meant losing ground, but with you, it's flight. I've argued with fate before and won, but this felt like the moment of storm and skies stop fighting and start dancing. You didn't fix me, you stood beside me while the world pointed fingers. And baby, that's love. So if the world's gonna chase us, baby, run with me slow. Hold my hand like a confession. Only the stars should know you made forever feel like stolen time. Love heavy like truth, but sweet like a crime. I didn't ask to feel this deep, but damn, it's the realest thing I know. So if the world's gonna chase us, run with me slow. And if this love's a headline, let it read like poetry. We didn't run from it, we ran with it. And that's enough for me. I built a kingdom out of patience, fed a man with silver spoons. I carved myself, kept my fire dim so he could shine. Called it love, but it was survival in disguise. I ironed his future while mine sat wrinkled in the corner. Bit my tongue while he wrote lies on my silence. But a woman can only swallow so much smoke before she starts breathing fire again. You thought my breaking would be quiet, like a door clicking shut. But baby, when I let go, it's a four-alarm truth burning through your comfort. I'm setting the house free, not burning it down, just letting the lies find their way to the ground. Took my heart off layaway, baby, it's paid in full. I'm the spark and the match, and I'm done playing small. Don't call it anger when it's liberation. Don't call it drama when it's revelation. I'm setting the house free. I'm walking out like the storm I am. Yeah. I used to twist myself into pretty shapes, trying to fit inside your fragile ego's frame. Loved you louder than I ever loved me. Played therapist, cheerleader, cook and queen for free. But betrayal got a way of clearing the room, and baby, I can finally hear my own pulse. This ain't revenge, this is the sound of a woman dancing on the ashes of what held her back. I gave you my loyalty like fine china. You treated it like paper plates, but a woman's love ain't disposable. It's rare, it's wild, it's sacred, and you just reminded me it's mine to keep. I'm setting the house free, not burning it down, just letting the lies find their way to the ground. Took my heart off a layaway, baby, it's paid in full. I'm the spark and the match, and I'm done playing small. Don't call it anger when it's liberation. Don't call it drama when it's revelation. Whoa. It's the breath I was holding. Baby, it's mine now. I had my heart packed like no carry-ons, no plans to stay, just miles to burn. You pulled up like a Sunday detour, laughing like you had all day to change my route. I keep my words in tight journals, folded corners, secrets ink between sides. But somehow you started reading without ever asking about the book. I didn't expect to lean in, didn't expect your presence to feel like exhale. You talk like honesty don't bite, and baby, that's dangerous. You make quiet feel like it's speaking right to my chest. Now I'm riding shotgun in emotions I don't name, watching walls I built start to behave strange. You're the kind of calm that rewrites the breeze, a poem I swore I'd never read out loud. And maybe love ain't a map, it's a passenger seat, and I don't mind riding if you drive carefully. Slipping between sarcasm and truth, where jokes hide the ache of what I really feel. I threw shade like it was shade, but you stood there letting my light through. I ain't never been one to hand over the odds, but you got me humming melodies I don't control. My heart been sitting in park for too long, and somehow the ignition. I write about love like it's distant, like I don't need it, don't want it, can't trust it. But baby, the way you look at me, it's like you already read the last page and still wanna stay for the plot. Now I'm riding shotgun in emotions I don't name, watching walls I built to behave strange. You're the kind of calm that rewrites the breeze, a poem I swore I'd never read out loud. And maybe love ain't a map, it's a passenger seat, and I don't mind riding if you drive carefully. Ooh. I used to keep love in the rear view, but maybe this time I'll roll the window down and let it in. Oh. I pressed pause on my life for you, set my dreams down quiet on the dresser, kept time with letters and collect calls, learned how to love through a glass wall. Every night I whispered promises to a future I hadn't met yet. I held it down like I owed the world proof that loyalty meant losing pieces of me slowly. but silence got heavy, and the mirror started talking back. I saw a woman fading at the edges, trying to fit in the space between your mistakes. I'm unfolding like pages that have been stuck too long. This love held me still, but I'm remembering how to move again. You were my anchor when I needed it. Now I'm learning how to breathe without you there. Yeah, baby, I'm unfolding. I kept your name tucked under my tongue, tasted sacrifice with every word, built my world on promises I didn't make, waited on clocks that weren't mine to set. But somewhere between the holding and the hoping, I found a pulse that didn't answer to your story. And for the first time, it felt like mine. I thought love meant disappearing, shrinking myself until you came home. But real love don't demand silence, it don't keep you caged in somebody else's waiting room. So I'm stepping out, not away from love, but back into me. I'm unfolding like pages that have been stuck too long. This love held me still, but I'm remembering how to move again. You were my anchor when I needed it. Now I'm learning how to breathe without you there. Yeah, baby, I'm unfolding. Not angry, not bitter, just done being paused. I'm pressing play on me. You slid into my life like a jazz riff on a rainy night. No script, just spreading bass lines. Your words weren't game, they were smoke signals curling through the air, finding their way into the corners I keep quiet. You didn't just flirt, you wrote me in the margins, in that sacred space between what's said and what's meant. I told myself I was temporary, like Polaroids in a stranger's shoebox. But baby, your presence lingered like the last sip of red wine on my lips. See, love like this don't come knocking twice. It don't announce itself, it slides in like a whisper, secret at 3 a.m. waiting to see if your soul leans in as a hug. This ain't fairy tale love, this is jazz love, improvised, unpredictable, smooth but dangerous. You touch me like a metaphor in motion, kiss me like punctuation on a page I didn't know I wrote. If love is a poem, then baby, you're the stanza that turned my hesitation into rhythm. You're the Jones in my love Jones, the ache wrapped in velvet. Ooh. Like ink spilling off the page, thinking and distance could dilute desire. But every skyline looked like your silhouette, and every raindrop played your laugh on loop. I tried to find myself in another city, but my reflection kept spelling your name backwards in cafe windows, like the universe was clowning me, saying, girl, you know you crack my cool without even trying, like a DJ dropping the right record when the room don't expect it. You weren't supposed to stay, but here you are, sitting in the back of my thoughts, like a groove I can't unhear. See, love ain't polite, it don't wait for your permission. It slides through half-open doors, barefoot, uninvited, and starts rearranging furniture in your soul. You came in like jazz, no hook, just feeling at me. I was the poem that finally stopped resisting the pen. This ain't fairy tale love, this is jazz love. Improvised, unpredictable, smooth but dangerous. You touch me like a metaphor in motion, kiss me like punctuation on a page I didn't know I wrote. If love is a poem, then baby, you're the stanza that turned my hesitation into rhythm. You're the Jones in my love Jones, the ape wrapped in velvet. I was living life in straight lines, coffee at 8, promises filed under safe. Then you showed up like a secret I didn't know I'd buried. Eyes pulling me in like gravity with a taste. Your words didn't ask, they carved a space, wrapped around my doubt, pulled it apart slow. I didn't fall, I was taken like air rushing out a door I thought was locked. You touched me like you knew the codes, found the corners no one else noticed, and I let you. God, I let you. Oh, I'm caught in gravity's mouth, where reason don't echo and rules is all. You're the storm that feels like shelter, the danger that whispers like silk on my thoughts. I can't tell if this is freedom or surrender, but I'm too far inside to draw the line. Yeah. You pull me deeper every time you breathe my name. Yeah. I stopped counting the exits when I realized I didn't want to leave. Your touch turned silence into firelight. Your breath rewrote my pulse in cold. I tried to keep my name somewhere you couldn't reach, but you painted it on the inside of my ribs. And maybe that's the truth, I'm scared to admit that I like how lost feels when it's with you. I keep asking if this is love or gravity. Baby, the answer don't matter. You opened a door inside me that don't close anymore, and I can't decide if that's beautiful or terrifying. I'm caught in gravity's mouth, where reason don't echo and rules is all. You're the storm that feels like shelter, the danger that whispers like silk on my supposed to make sense. Maybe it's just supposed to hold you till you can't remember how to stand up. I've walked marble floors, heard my name echo in crystal halls. Crowns on the table, but no laughter down the corridor walls. I've held diamonds that sparkle like stars caught in my hand. But when the spotlight fades, it's silence that takes a stand. What good is a throne with no heartbeat beside it? What good's a kingdom when love's not invited? Gold turns to dust when your arms aren't around me. The palace feels cold when your love can't surround me. I could have everything, but it's nothing I trust if it ain't real between us. Gold turns to dust. Branches kissing the clouds, but their roots were shallow. They fell when the wind got loud. I've danced through markets where illusions are sold in glass. Walked by every glittering stall, straight to love that lasts. What good's the applause if it don't heal the silence? What good's a crown if it don't share the quiet? Gold turns to dust when your arms aren't around me. The palace feels cold when your love can't surround me. I could have everything, but it's nothing I trust if it ain't real between us. Gold turns to dust. Turns to dust when your love isn't near me. Empty palaces crumble if you can't hear me. I trade the throne, the jewels, the rose.